Wednesday, December the 3rd. Our scripture passage comes from Psalms chapter 56, verse 9. And the last few words of this verse is really the title of our lesson here. David is writing, says, "Then my enemies will turn back when I call for help. By this I will know that God is for me." David writes that he knows that God is for him. Isn't that great? Life must be going well for David to know that God is for him. Life must be good. He's enjoying life. Everything's fine. Things are peaceful. Well, actually, the very opposite is true. King Saul is trying to kill David. David's on the run. How can David say that God is for him when this is happening? Well, even in the difficult days, David could see the protection of God and the guidance that God provided. So let me ask you, when life is not going well for you or me, do we still believe that God is for us? Sometimes that can be hard to believe. God is for you. He really is. He created you. He loves you. He's for you. He wants you to succeed. So how can we believe that God is for us when life is hard? Well, first of all, go to His Word. Trust in His Word, which tells us that He loves us and cares for us. You know, Jesus said He speaks to His sheep and they hear Him. When's the last time you heard God speak to you? If it's been a while, take some time. Take some time to be still and just ask God to speak to you. Say, God, I want to hear from you. God, I need to hear from you. Might be today, it might not be today. But here's the thing. If you truly want to hear from God, you're going to keep going back and spending time with Him. It's kind of like if you're having a hard time getting a hold of somebody on the phone and you really want to talk to them. So you call them and they don't answer. Do you give up? Well, if you don't really care, you just let it go. But if you really want to make contact with Him, you keep trying. Well, it's the same way with God. Do you really want to hear from Him? Then keep spending time with Him. So trust His Word. Second thing, know that God has a plan for us. It's kind of like climbing a ladder. Have you ever, coming down off a ladder, have you ever missed a step? Ooh, that can be a painful fall. Whether you're going up or you're going down, one step at a time makes all the difference in the world. When you hit the first step, if you try to go up to step 3 or 4, it gets very strenuous and uncomfortable. But if you take step 1, then step 2, then step 3, and see, that's what God has a plan for us. And it's by steps. And He's not going to tell you step 1, then step 4. He's going to tell you step 1. And when we're finished with step 1, then you know what He does? He tells us step 2. And He waits till that's done, and then He tells us step 3. He doesn't skip steps. He takes each one, but He waits until we're finished before He tells us the next step. Why? He's looking for obedience. He's looking for obedience. And sometimes when we try to skip a step, He'll throw a stop sign in there. He'll say, no, no, stop, go back. We're taking this one step at a time. And then there are divine appointments. How do we know that God is for us even when life is hard? God will send people into our lives or give us opportunities that we didn't even expect. You say, wow, where did that come from? And we go, God, you really are there. You really do care, don't you? And when those things happen, listen to God. If we'll take time and spend time with Him, He'll speak to us. If we listen, we'll know what to do next. Our problem often is that we get in a hurry and we get ahead of Him. This is when He puts up those stop signs and says, Bruce, stop. Just stop. Stop and be still and listen for my voice. Remember, God is for you. He really is. He loves you. He created you. He knows everything about you. And He loves you. And when we realize that God is for us, and then interruptions come in our lives, oftentimes it's easier to see the reason for those interruptions. Sometimes we can see them now. Sometimes we can't see them till later. But if we really truly believe that God is for us, The interruptions don't bother us so much because we know there's a purpose for them. Alex Haley, he was the author of Roots. He had an unusual picture hanging on his office wall. It was a picture of a turtle on top of a fence post. Somebody asked him, why is that there? And he answered, so every time I write something significant, every time I read my words and think that they are wonderful, and every time I begin to feel proud of myself, I look at the turtle on top of the fence post. And I remember that that turtle didn't get there on his own. He had help. What Alex Haley is saying is that when he did something meaningful, he didn't do it on his own. He had help. He had help. And that's the way all of us are. God is for you. He wants to help you. And when we succeed, we can often look back and see his footprints. Sometimes there's only one set of footprints, and they're his. Sometimes he's walking alongside us. If you're hurting today, if you're lonely, maybe even afraid, remember, God is for you. Don't let the circumstances of your life cause you to forget that. Have a good day.